This is Tribe Talk.
I'm Coach Sleeve, Athletic Director and Head Football Coach here at Northside ISD. And for this episode of Tribe Talk, it's going to come to you right at the beginning of a new school year, beginning of a new sports season. Maybe it's the start of volleyball, start of cross country, or start of football. But everyone's trying to get that last little bit of relaxation in before the chaos ensues. And in reality, we're probably already at that chaotic season. In trying to relax, watched Netflix had Happy Gilmore 2. And in that movie, they referenced the original coming out 30 years ago. And I thought to myself, how is that possible? 30 years ago. And talked to some other people that are in a similar boat, getting ready to gear up for this crazy push, the start of the new school year. And it had me thinking back to the 90s. And there was a performer in the 90s named Kid Rock. And anybody that knew him probably wouldn't attribute what he had said, but his quote had something to do with people talking about him. And he said that there are people that talk about him that say he's the worst human being in the world. And there are others that talk about him that say he's the best person that's ever lived. And he said the reality is they're both probably right. That sometimes someone could have had an interaction with me and I definitely was not at my best. Or others saw me at my very best and assumed that I'm always that way. As we start the new year, there's going to be a lot of things going on. I thought if we just took a step back and thought about it, maybe that's how we are. Maybe we have those moments where we run into somebody and we were just a little more patient, a little more kind, and that person thinks we're the best. But conversely, then we have those interactions with others and we were short, we were distracted, we were late for something else, and we were just terrible to them. But with all these new activities starting up, maybe if we focused on putting our best foot forward, maybe we focused on extending a little more grace to others in their situation, that it would be a little bit better start to the new school year, the new sports season, and everyone being in this chaotic time together could probably benefit from just a little bit of grace. And as the Bible says, pride goes before the fall. So if we can humble ourselves, then others won't have to humble us. But we hope that everyone is ready for this new season, whether that's the start of the school year, the start of volleyball, the start of cross country, the start of football, all the excitement, all the energy, all the enthusiasm that goes with it. And if we can just remember for a second that maybe a little bit of wisdom from an unlikely source in the 90s can help us keep everything in perspective. Thank you. I hope you have a great day.